Bro, oh my God. Not today, Jesus. Not today. What's up, y'all?
Non-stop music. 1043 Jams.
Not today, Jesus. Not today. Not today, God. Not today. It's about, boy, I tell you the truth. I would never find another lover sweeter than you. Sweeter than you. Sing this song with me. And I would never find another. You want to sing this song with me? Precious than you. Why? This is my song. Girl, you are close to me, and like my mother close to me, and like my father close to me, and like my sister close to me, and like my brother. You are the only one. What's up, y'all? I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. My daughter act like she don't want to sing this song with me. This is like family. You know what I'm saying? Like we care for each other, right? So why you didn't sing the song with me? You don't know the lyrics. We gonna teach it to you. Oh my. Okay. Anyways, what's up, Q Brown? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Happy Saturday. It's been a minute since I've been live on this channel. It's been a minute since I've been live, period, actually. Since school just started back. Kids is in school, so y'all know we've been a little busy. Actually, a lot busy. A lot busy. So we have an 8th grader, a 3rd grader, and a 10th grader, which is a sophomore. So the first week of school, it went pretty smooth. It went pretty smooth. I figured out a system that works for me. Okay? Because usually while the kids is in school, I be at the gym. Okay? So I figured out a system that works for me to the point to where I can still go to the gym while they in school. So let me tell y'all what the routine is. Okay? So we get the kids up, of course, get them ready, breakfast, prayers, all that good stuff, right? And then get them off to school. I take my grandson over my mama's house, okay? And Lord knows she be so thirsty to keep him. Cause at first I was a little skeptical, guys, of my mama keeping my grandson, cause it's been so long since she kept a little bitty baby, you know? It's not like I don't trust her, I do, but I was like, Ma, you have not did this in a long time, or whatever. So y'all know how mothers are. They feel how they feel, so I said, okay, I'm gonna bring them over there. And so, the first couple days, my thing was, I spoiled my grandson, okay? I spoiled him to, like, no fault. Like, anytime, I don't let him cry. I can't stand when he cry. Not like I don't like when he cry, but that's my grandson. I don't want to see him cry. You know what I'm saying? Unless I got to put him down for a minute to like use the bathroom or something. I hold my grandson all day, every day. Okay? I can't stand to see my little boo-boo cry. So I was like, Mom, you know he's spoiled. I said, you think you're going to be able to handle like him? Because he don't want to be put down at all. He wants to be held. He's content when he's held. He's a spoiled little baby. It's the truth. I'm not gonna lie. And I did that. She like, yeah, this, that, and the other. So long story short, I'm not gonna draw it out. My mama would sit up there and hold that little boy. She worse than me. She is worse than me. I'm like, Mom, you sure you're not gonna get tired? She don't get tired. She don't get irritated. She sits there in that rocking chair and holds that little boy. Okay? Until he falls asleep. And if she put him down, because sometimes if you put him down and he not asleep all the way, he'll start acting up. So you got to pick him up again. So you got to make sure he's really asleep before you put him down. So if she put him down and he start get to acting up, she'll pick him right back up. That's how it is. So, and that's what she do. That's what we do. That's just what we do. We don't care. That's our boy. You see what I'm saying? And we do how we want to do. And we spoil him. So anyway, the first week went very, very well. Okay? Amazing. It's nothing else to say. It's really nothing else to describe. Everything goes accordingly. We're getting them up, getting them to school, drop the baby off at my mom's house. I go work out. When I'm done with my workout, I go and I pick my little baby up. Okay? We go home. We take naps. You know, I do what I need to do. And he don't give nobody a hard time. But one thing I do know for sure is ain't nobody else gonna be able to watch him because of how spoiled he is. Y'all know sometimes when kids are spoiled, especially babies, and they used to their routine, they used to being held, they used to being bounced, they used to being pet, right? Y'all know some people don't really agree with doing that. And they'll just sit up there and let the baby cry, let the baby cry, let the baby cry. And then some people can't stand the sound of a baby crying. Ain't nobody will ever be able to watch my grandson because he's that type of baby. He loves to be held. He loves it. Okay? Sometimes he'll sit in his swing. Sometimes he'll sit in his bouncer. He likes that because it's a move and a rock and motion. But he loves the skin-to-skin contact of me, my daughter, his mom, my mother, the great-grandmother. He loves it. So, and I don't trust nobody else watching my grandson either. It's either me, my mother, or my daughter be at home with him. That's it. Nobody else will be able to watch him. This is my time right here. And so it's been going amazingly well, guys. It wasn't anything that I was worried about, like, oh my God, how I'm gonna work out, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. I just knew that I would figure some shit out. You know, just because we got a little grandboy, shit don't stop. The routine don't stop. The lifestyle don't stop. The gym don't stop. I'm on the way to the gym now. Okay? Y'all already know I'm used to waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m. anyway. Okay? And then actually, sometimes what? You too cold? Want me to turn the air off? Okay. Sometimes I don't even take my grandson over my mom's house. Sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym. I do probably about an hour and 30 minutes, be back. Because my oldest daughter, her first bell rang at 8:30. And then my 3rd and 8th grader, they got to be in school. They bell ring at 8:45. So I'm back by 7:30, 8 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes when I get back, they be already up. You know, so it's not a hard thing. You know, you just have to find a routine and a system that works for you. That's it. You know, life ain't got to be complicated. Yes, there are bumps and roads and roadblocks and things of that nature, but it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to complicate things. You know, you just adjust accordingly. That's it. You just adjust accordingly. And so, but my grandson is amazing. He's almost 2 months old, unvaccinated. Y'all know, they send messages to the My Chart talking about it's almost time for his 2-month vaccination. Ain't no vaccinations over here. None of my kids have been vaccinated. My grandson will not be vaccinated. We ain't playing that shit at all because I'm in charge of his medical. You see what I'm saying? We ain't doing no vaccinations. He cool. We good. I'm living full-blown proof that babies don't have to be vaccinated to grow up and be healthy. Okay, jackass. Stupid. All my kids are alive, well, very healthy. Good morning, Frank Jones. I just been running my mouth. I ain't been paying no attention to the damn comments. Good morning, everybody. My apologies. I just been talking. But anyway, so my daughter, she's a sophomore, right? Her and a little boy, they both went to sophomore year. They said their first week was good. I've uploaded a couple of vlogs, videos, as y'all can see, of them talking about like how they first day went as sophomores. And if y'all haven't seen it, just go back on my page and watch it. Me and his mom was asking them like, how did your first day of high school go as a sophomore? And you being a teen parent, was you thinking about the baby when you was in school? How did y'all feel being away from them? And you know, just stuff like that. You know, so everybody's adjusting. Everybody's adjusting accordingly. They are awesome people. He's very much involved in his son's life, even though he's only 16 years old. His birthday was July 28th, right? And his father, the little boy father, gave him a couple dollars, right? Gave him a couple dollars. That little boy could have did anything with that money. He could have bought Roblox card. He could have bought food. He could have bought some things for himself. He called me and said, Auntie, can we go to Walmart? I said, yeah. I was actually already on the way to Walmart anyway. We go to Walmart. He took his little $40 that his dad gave him and bought a big box of diapers. I was so amazed and surprised because I didn't have to tell him to do it. His mother didn't have to tell him to do it. He just did it. You understand what I'm saying? And for a young man to have that mindset as a teen parent, it's amazing, because a lot of these young boys out here, they call them YNs, young niggas. You know, they're young man. They in a mindset of it's just self. They're self-absorbed. They're just, everything is about self. Nobody here. I was so surprised that he took his only $40 and spent it on his son, and we bought him some wipes. I was like, okay, Elijah, okay, you doing what you're supposed to do. You are becoming a responsible young man, because you're not a man yet. Just like I told my daughter, yeah, you had a baby, but you're not a woman yet. You're becoming a young woman. You're learning. You're training. You understand what I'm saying? So he's becoming a responsible young man. He got a long way to go, but what I can say is, so far, since my grandson been on this earth, he's been doing a damn good job. I always want to see him. Always thinking about him. Always texting and calling me about him. And it's, he can't always see it because I work. My husband work, the kids, he can't always be around. You know what I'm saying? Like how he wants to. And I understand that anybody that love their child, they want to be around their child. They want to, and a lot of young men don't have that mindset. So I am very impressed. And I'm very thankful that his mom has raised him to be that type of young man. Yes, our children made a huge mistake by doing some shit that they didn't even know what the goddamn hell they was doing, first of all. Okay? We ain't get to the interview part yet, but we gonna get there soon. But the fact that they created this baby and they gave it to us, and we are working together as a family, his side of the family, my side, like, I couldn't ask for anything better. It's the effort for me. I don't tell them what to buy. I'm not that type of person. He needs this, he needs that. My thing is, it's a baby. And as the responsible mother and father for that 16-year-old boy, y'all know what children need. Y'all know what babies need. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all are responsible for y'all son, just like I'm responsible for my daughter. Until that little boy turned 18 years old, his parents are responsible for him. You see what I'm saying? As far as making sure that the grandbaby got what he needs. I'm responsible for my daughter until she's, turned 18, to make sure that this little baby got everything that he needs. And so a lot of families, they don't see eye to eye when it comes to a little baby like this, especially by the children being so young, having the baby. It's sometimes a lot of drama in families like that. But like I said, I've been doing the niece since I was a shorty, and it's working out how it's working out. I don't have no complaints. I don't have no problems. I'm very satisfied with how things are going. Okay? Me being a grandma, I love it. I spoil him to death, to life. Can't nobody tell me not to spoil him. For me, it's just like raising my own kids. Like, my youngest daughter is about to be 9 years old, so it ain't been that long, but it's just like raising my own kids. It's just that the only thing I had to do was just adjust my schedule and my life a little bit, but that's it. That's it. You adjust. If you get a new job, you adjust to that job. You see what I'm saying? If you start in school, you adjust it to your environment. If you moving from a different state to another state, you adjust it to that environment. So life is all about adjustments. That's it. You adjust accordingly. That's it. That's all. So I love being a grandma. I love it. Love it. And it's crazy because people still don't believe that I'm a grandma. Like, because I brags about being a grandma, baby. I brags about it. Okay? All on my social media. When I'm outside, even some of my friends who didn't know that my daughter had a baby, they be like, girl, what's that? I be like, this is my grandbaby. What? Yeah. Girl, you lying. Girl, you ain't never seen me pregnant, have you? This my grandbaby. People can't believe it. Yep, because I take damn good care of myself. So, it is what it is, y'all. I love being a grandma. I love it. What else? My daughter is, she has adjusted accordingly. She's not having, come on. The light is green. She's not having as hard of a time as she did when we first brought him home. Y'all know them first few weeks be Even for grown ass women, the first few weeks be like, because we, in the process of our bodies healing back up, and hormones still everywhere, and just trying to figure shit out. So she adjusting pretty damn good. She go to school. I track her classes. She come home. As soon as she come home, she know it's always take care of him first. Okay? You still got to do homework. You still have to do chores. Okay? When I get home, everything better be done. I don't want no excuses. None. I don't want to hear you can't do it. You was tired. Ain't no more tired. Ain't no more tired. And she might do be tired, but you signed up for this shit. Okay? This is what you signed up for when you decided to do what you thought that you wanted to do. Okay? And I don't have no problems out of her. I don't. She's a good girl. I want her main focus to just always be school. Don't worry about this here. We got this. Okay? We're going to take care of this right here. I just need her to focus on school while she's in school. That's it. That's it. And she's doing an amazing job. Amazing. They just starting to put grades in for the first week, and I'm seeing she got hundreds all the way down. All the way down. I'm like, okay, we're going to keep this momentum going. We're going to keep this thing. Even her principal told me when we went to the orientation, he was like, the same momentum that you had freshman year, I need that same thing this year sophomore year. I said, you're going to get it. Trust me, you're going to get it. So, I mean, it's just all about working together. Being a family, supporting each other, not holding grudges, forgiving your children, forgiving people. I'm still working on forgiveness, but I'm learning. I'm trying, y'all. I'm a work in progress always. But I just made it to the gym. I'm so excited to be here. Y'all know I love coming to the gym, getting my workout on. Because this grandma got to keep her body intact. Okay? This grandma got to stay. Baby, listen. Come on. Okay, I'll go. Because you just sitting there looking dumb. Oh, I do want to share something with y'all real quick. People just so rude. They just so rude. Come on, just come on. I do want to share something with y'all real quick. That's in Michigan. I don't care. I'm not in Michigan. I'm right here where I'm at. I'm live and I'm driving. And I'm a damn good driver. So you watching me while I'm live and while I'm driving. So what's the tea? What's the tea, boo-boo? What's the tea? Come on, you gonna turn. Been driving since I was 14, baby. I'm 35. I do want to share something with y'all. So I came home one night from work, and my daughter had wrote me a letter, guys. She wrote me a letter, and I'm about to read it to y'all real quick before I go up in here. Because it made my day. It made my night. You know how many times I just rode past the police station? You know how many police stations I just rode past? You dummy. Send it to them. Want me to tell you which one to send it to? Send it to the 3rd District, jackass. What's up? Oh, I do supposed to be going to Jewel's, don't I? Let me pull over there real quick. Hold that. I love being a star on my show, baby. I love it. You're watching me. I'm the star here, okay? This is my movie. You get me? I love it.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services.
Y'all, let me read y'all this letter my baby wrote me. So, came in from work. This was about 3 nights ago. She say, letter to my mother. Dear mama, you are the best mom, coming from your oldest. We have been through a lot, just me and you. I'm sure me having a baby is not what you wanted from me right now, but I'm happy you're still here for me and him. We had our ups and downs, but I know I can always count on you to be there when I need you most. I love you very much. To God! And I was so like, I was speechless because with teenagers, sometimes with teenagers, depending upon the relationship between the parents and the teenager, whether you raising a teen boy or a teen girl, um, depending on like the relationship and the environment that the child is being raised in, a lot of the times it be hard for teens to express themselves to them parents. A lot of the times teens feel like they don't know how. They feel like they don't want to disappoint us. They just have all these different crazy thoughts. So after my daughter finally had the baby and we got over what we needed to get over, I just told her, like, you can tell me anything. And I thought she knew that, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to like really make sure that she knew that. Even if you think it's gonna hurt my feelings, I need to know, because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna help you. If I don't know what's going on, how's I'm gonna help you out the situation? You understand what I'm saying? You need to always be honest with me, upfront with me, and straight up tell me any and everything. I don't care if you think I'm gonna get mad. I don't care if you think I'm gonna be upset. You need to let me know these things, because I'm gonna be the only one that can get you out of certain situations. You see what I'm saying? I need to know. So about her writing me this letter, like she could have verbally told me this, but this was her way of expressing herself to me, and I accept it. You see what I'm saying? Maybe she felt like she couldn't tell me this. You see what I'm saying? By her writing me this letter, I accept it because she's opening up. She's expressing herself to me. And I appreciate that. So whatever way your child expresses themselves, whether it's in a letter, whether it's in a text message or a voicemail, however your child chooses to express themselves to you, listen. Don't be so, we was once these kids' age. Let's not be dumb. Let's not act like we wasn't 15, 16 before. Let's not act like we didn't go through these same things that these, emotions and different stages and phases that these kids going through. Let's not act like that. Okay? I'm raising all girls and our grandsons, so I love this. I said I had it hanging up on my wall, but I really wanted to come and read this because I just want to let people know, especially moms, young moms like me that's raising teens, listen to your children. No matter how they express themselves to you, listen to them. Even if it's through a letter, and even if it wasn't a good letter. You see what I'm saying? Maybe your child is going through something in school. Maybe they just going through a phase and they write it down. Listen to it. Have a conversation. Go to counseling. Do something about it. So y'all can get to where y'all need to be. You see what I'm saying? Especially young ladies, a lot of girls have a broken relationship. Absolutely. And I refuse to have that with my daughter. And I feel like the situation with her getting pregnant young, I feel like, the children did what they did, but I honestly feel like that was the enemy trying to, divide my family, because everybody that know me in real life outside of this social media know how I am with my children. You see what I'm saying? And so the enemy would do anything to try to break that bond with you and your child. You see what I'm saying? And I just really refuse. It was some things that I had to get over. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. I had to get over the fact of her doing what she did. I had to get over the fact of her not opening up with me. It was a lot that I had to get over. But once I got over it, because it took God, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, baby Jesus, Lord knows. I was on bending knees like this. It took God, but once I got over that, I said, no, I refuse to let this damn devil come in and try to destroy what I worked so hard to build with my children. Because having kids is for life. They gonna fuck up. They gonna disappoint us. I disappointed my mama when I was 14, 15, 16 years old. She ain't never gave up on me. She ain't never turned me to the state. She ain't never kicked me out the house. She ain't never did none of that shit. So why would I do that to my daughters? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, I'm done running my mouth. I'm finna run up in this gym.
Look, can I show you my muscles? Look.
Girl.
Look, do you see it?
Girl, you need to do some damn squats.
Do you see
Anyway.
Look.
This is my other daughter, Stink. This is my 8th grader. Say hey, Stink.
Hi, guys. I'm graduating this year.
Next year.
This year.
Next year.
Next year.
And you gonna eat that GPA up, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I saw they put her grades in too. So I saw her grades. Everybody doing good for the first week. We just want to keep it going all school year long. So anyways, I'm done running my mouth, guys. Thank you guys for listening. I'm finna go in this gym and get it in for about 2 hours. And I'll see y'all on the next vlog. Grandma out.